What's up, guys? This is Jensen and welcome to another video. So I'm bringing the top 5 shooting guards in the NBA as of right now. Obviously things could change depending on what happens in the postseason, but for now, here's the list. Number 5, this was a tough decision, but I put Devin Booker in at 5. Number 4, I got CJ McCollum. At 3, I got Donovan Mitchell. At 2, I got Bradley Beal. And at number 1, I got James Harden. But let's start at number 5. I had a tough time leaving my guy Zach LaVine off the list. Obviously, me being a Bulls fan, I'm a little biased, but I mean, I love what Zach LaVine's doing, and I hope one day he'll be on this list. I think he has a chance, but right now we have to put Devin Booker on the list. And the difference between Devin Booker and Zach LaVine right now is that, I mean, first of all, they're terrible at defense. They're both terrible at defense. I'm not even going to consider that end of the floor. These dudes suck at playing defense. Let's make that very clear. But on the offensive end of the floor, I mean, looking at the stats, I mean, Devin Booker is a slightly better scorer. He's a better passer in terms of assist numbers. And the Phoenix Suns are slightly better than the Chicago Bulls. That's what I really had to go off of at this point. You have to remember that Devin Booker is not really as injury prone as Zach LaVine. All factors considered, I had to put Devin Booker in at number 5. It pains me to leave Zach LaVine off the list, but I had to put Devin Booker in. I think the one thing you can say about Devin Booker is that you can argue he's a stat patter because he puts up big numbers, but Phoenix doesn't often win. But I think that we have to realize that Devin Booker might be the one thing keeping Phoenix from absolute irrelevance. So I think that we have to pay respect to Devin Booker. I'm going to put him at number 5. At number 4, I got CJ McCollum. And I have to confess, this was one of my favorite players to watch in the NBA. I mean, he's so smooth. He has such a nice jump shot. And he's such a good ball handler. He can get to the hoop. He can really do it all on offense, despite not really having elite physical tools. And him plus Damian Lillard make Portland must-see TV. And I really like what CJ McCollum does. But I think that because he doesn't really play defense, and what he lacks on defense, pretty much, that's really why I can't put him higher than 4 at this point. But CJ McCollum, this is a baller. I got to put my number 4. Give respect where it's due. Number 3, I got Donovan Mitchell. I think that Donovan Mitchell, this dude could be number 1 once James Harden, starts to get on the decline. That's how much I believe in Donovan Mitchell. Because there's so much room for him to grow. I mean, this dude, he's a little inefficient at this point. If he can start to get a more consistent three-point shot, if he can start to be more consistent around mid-range, stuff like that, I think that Donovan Mitchell, the ceiling is limitless for Donovan Mitchell. Especially considering on defense, he's a good defender right now, but he has elite defensive tools. Like, Donovan Mitchell, this could be insane. We could literally see pretty much Dwayne Wade with a jump shot. That's pretty much what Donovan Mitchell is. That's what's crazy about this dude. But right now, this dude's an absolute stud. He's averaging close to 25 points per game. Obviously, Utah's in the playoff race right now, so I really have to give respect where it's due. Donovan Mitchell, number 3. And Donovan Mitchell's an absolute stud. Fun to watch him and what he's doing in Utah right now. And then at number 2, I got to go with Bradley Beal. This dude gets a ton of disrespect. I don't know why. Because this dude, he puts up close to 30 points per game, and yeah, he didn't even get an all-star appearance this year. Don't even ask me about how ridiculous that was. That was absolutely ridiculous. Bradley Beal's the one thing lifting Washington from being absolutely irrelevant, like we said with Devin Booker, except Bradley Beal, this dude's an absolute bona fide scorer. I don't even know how you can not put Bradley Beal in the all-star, but I'm going to give his respect here, because that's what we do here at Jensen Sports. We give respect where it's due, and I put Bradley Beal at number 2. We had to do what's right, by the people, And at number 1, I got James Harden. This is indisputable. I mean, you can't even argue this at this point because Klay Thompson's injured. But James Harden, like him or not, he's an elite ball handler. He's actually a really good passer. Some will say he's not. He is. I mean, this dude, he's led the league in assists before. People act like he's a ball hog. He's not. He gets to the free throw line. This is one of the greatest scorers we've ever seen. We have to give respect where it's due. This dude, he's also really good at defense. Like, he's pretty good at stealing the ball. He can hold his own on defense. He has solid physical tools. And this dude works on his craft. And his step-back jumper is unguardable. This is one of the most unguardable players in the NBA. We have to give respect where it's due. Too often, James Harden gets hate. We had to show him love and appreciation because this dude's an absolute baller. I don't think we're realizing that right now. But James Harden, he's an absolute stud. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe. I'll be providing more NFL and NBA hot takes as the season goes on. Have a good day. Remember to follow me on Twitter, Jensen Sports. See y'all later.